Yo, me back for another episode of Minecraft Survival Games. Today we're playing the map Origins, and today I want to talk about a challenge that I'm gonna do myself, off camera. This is gonna be completely different from like an MCSG challenge. This is gonna be a real life challenge that I'm gonna try to complete. Okay, so my challenge is that I'm gonna try to go an entire day without lying. As weird as it sounds, I feel like people lie a lot more often than they think they do. For example, if someone asks you, like, how's your day going, or did you have a good weekend, I feel like a bunch of people just make up a false response to, those questions just to try to keep, like, the conversation not awkward. I feel like those questions are kind of meaningless, if that makes sense. I have a ton of good gear. So, like, what I want to do is, I want to try to see if I could go an entire day with being completely honest about everything, even down to the littlest question. So, tomorrow is a Monday, and I'm gonna take this challenge and not tell a lie. I don't know. I think it's gonna be pretty easy, but I want to see if it's truly as easy as I think it's gonna be. So I'm gonna do it myself. I don't have a weapon, so I have a bow, but yeah, well, I ain't winning this fight. Okay, let's get out of here. So I want to see if I'm gonna try to go a whole day without lying, pretty much, and I'm gonna be honest, write down the littlest question. So if I wake up and I'm tired and I am in a bad mood, and someone asks me how's your day going, I'm gonna say pretty bad, actually. You know, like, be honest about everything and try to keep everything accurate down to the last detail. Okay, took care of that guy. And to help me remember throughout the day, that I'm doing this challenge, I'm gonna be wearing a wristband. So every time I am, like, conscious of the fact that it's on my wrist, I'm gonna be more aware of the fact that I am not going to lie. Okay, so I hope that all makes sense about, like, what the challenge is and everything. So I can't lie throughout the entire day, no matter how big of or small of a lie it is, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm going to see how it goes. And I'll make a video about it to tell you guys how it went and any difficulties I had, and if you want to do the challenge yourself, I guess you can. Just, I recommend you use the wristband, too, to help you remind yourself that, you shouldn't lie. But I don't know, it's just an experiment. Personally, I think I'm a very honest person, the majority of the time. I'm a lot more honest than a lot of people, just because I like to say what's on my mind a lot. So I don't think it's going to be too difficult, but it's just going to be interesting to see. If you want to know where I came up with an idea like this, it's actually from a movie I watched recently, my friend Charles told me about. It's called Liar, Liar. It has Jim Carrey in it. And it's a funny Jim Carrey movie. I thought this movie was pretty funny. Anyway, it's about a lawyer who's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey plays the lawyer. It's about a lawyer who has a bad relationship with, his ex-wife and his son. Shoot, I caught fire. He has a bad relationship with his ex-wife and his son, and he lies a lot in his job and outside his job. Like, as a lawyer, he lies a lot to try to win cases, and then as a father, he lies a lot because he always promises his son that he's gonna make it home on time so he can spend time with him, and then he never makes it, on time. So anyway, the movie is about the son makes a birthday wish that his dad couldn't tell a lie for an entire day. And the movie is funny because, like, he reveals embarrassing things, or, like, the dad reveals embarrassing things, and, like, he has a huge court case that day and isn't allowed to lie in it. And it's a very funny movie, but I thought it was very interesting. Just the concept of, like, not being able to lie. You know, because, yeah, I feel like a bunch of people just lie. I feel like a bunch of people just lie to make life easier, if that makes sense. They don't want to explain stuff fully. And you know, I'm gonna take that challenge. I am going to take the challenge. You guys are welcome to take it too, and I'll post a response video about it probably next week. Yeah. Typically, I don't wear wristbands, so it's gonna be a good reminder that I can't lie. And I'm probably not gonna tell that many people that I'm doing the challenge because I feel like if I did, a bunch of people would come up and try to ask me embarrassing questions. But I mean, in all honesty, just because someone asks a question doesn't mean I have to give them the answer that they want. I mean, if someone's like, hey, and then asks like a really embarrassing question, instead of telling them the answer, I could say, I don't want to answer that. And that's a true statement, right? If I don't want to answer the question because it's embarrassing, I don't have to answer it. And that's not a false statement, so it wouldn't be violating my game. So I think it's not going to be too difficult of a challenge. I don't think it's going to be that bad. But we will see. Okay, regarding the game, we got 6 people remaining. I got pretty much everything except arrows. I can make a ton though, so I just need to find the nearest crafting bench. It's been a while since I've played, but to be honest, I kind of remember where everything is. I have a pretty good memory. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that, but my memory is like pretty on point compared to a lot of people. I still know these maps pretty much by heart, or at least the ones that I've played a lot on. Still haven't played any of the new maps. When I was recording a video yesterday, I saw a map called United Nation. Haven't played it yet or seen a video of it, but, you know, I am streaming later today. It's Sunday as I'm recording this, so I'm going to be streaming after, this recording session, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see. It's going to be very interesting to see what the new maps are like. Haven't tried 1.9 yet. I mean, for obvious reasons, I know it's bad. I've tried it in, like, survival, like, single player. I streamed that once. Didn't really like it, and I'm sure it would screw me over if I tried to play like that in MCSG, so better we keep it on 1.8. Yeah, better we keep it on 1.8. Everyone complained about how 1.8 was, like, worse for PvP, but to be honest, I couldn't even tell a difference. And when 1.8 came out, MCSG was 1.8 only for a while, so I got accustomed to it. And then when they're like, oh, you can revert back to 1.7, I was already pretty accustomed to 1.8, so I just didn't bother going back. And to be honest, like, it's not a complete hindrance. You can still win. Who knows? Maybe I'll try a 1.9 challenge someday. I don't need additional flint steels. Okay, I didn't even look at my surroundings to see if anyone's nearby. It doesn't look like anyone is. Forgot that teams are a threat in MCSG. Completely forgot about that. And it is Sunday. It's a Sunday afternoon, so teaming is... Yeah, I mean, there's a team right there. Speak of the devil. Where's some water? That is not water. Okay, 4 people remaining, so I'm assuming that team is gonna do pretty well. You know, part of me really wants to try to jump on one of these vines. Feel like that's a good way I could kill myself, though. I think I've tried that once or twice before, and it hasn't really worked out in my favor. Oh, man. Maps like these where they're really tall vertical, it's annoying when you gotta jump down, you know what I mean? And there's no water. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of a good course of action here to take these people out, but there just doesn't seem to be one. Okay. Yeah, if I can kill one of them and run away, I guess that's gonna be my best strategy here. Okay, so we got some meat. Okay. They went this way. Don't really see their names now. Is that someone? Are they making it up? I think they're gonna try to make it to spawn, so maybe I should have just stayed there. I don't know. I'm just gonna head back to spawn because we got refill in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna head up there. We only got 4 people remaining, so I only gotta kill one more foe. I don't know. About the lying challenge, I don't know what's gonna be the hardest part about it. Who knows? Maybe I've probably gone a whole day without lying without even realizing it, and I'm not gonna try to talk any less than I normally would. But I don't know. It's just gonna be interesting to see if I can go an entire day. Yeah. I like, so far, there haven't, no huge complications have come to my mind yet where it'd be like, oh crap, I can't lie. You know what I mean? Haven't faced any of those yet. Okay, they're definitely up there. Shoot, they saw me. Okay. Is that only one? Okay, the other guy's up there too. I don't really want to fight both at the same time, you know? That's kind of an inconvenience for me. Did that not shoot? And do they not see me? Hey, who knows? Maybe it's one of those teams that doesn't know what they're doing. Ah, shoot, I almost had him. Okay, I got him. I'm out. How did I kill that guy? I only got like 2 hits on him. Shoot. Make the tone, make the tone. Okay. This is gonna screw me up right here. Okay, well, I got one of them. You know, that wasn't such a bad effort. I wish I had time to squeeze in a gap. Like, I realized I had 2 gaps, but I didn't really have time to squeeze it in. Yeah, did he shoot me off or fishing rod me off? I guess it really doesn't matter, but that guy's most likely gonna win at this point, especially if he has a teammate to tell him what the other guy has. What does the other guy have? Can't tell. I hate this spectator man thing. I can't really do a thing about. Thank you guys for watching today's episode of MCSG. I'll see you guys next time.